I ain't never been a fan of No Jumper, bro, Poetic Flakko, none of that shit, bro. But this big sausage burrito back ass nigga always got something to say about the GOAT. So we gonna get into this, bro. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy, Mr. Law, back with another one. You know how we do, bro. We gotta break some stuff down and see what these people be talking about. Cause they don't even be from Compton, bro. They don't be from the hood. They don't be from Compton, bro. And they think they know the politics. They think they know everything about Kendrick Lamar and all this stuff. So Poetic Flakko claims we can't let Kendrick Lamar get away with keep getting away with doing this to Drakeo the Ruler, saying that he stole his flow and all that shit, bro. I've listened to Drakeo the Ruler, bro. I understand and see why some people say stupid stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he sounds nothing like Drakeo, bro. He just don't to me, and that's my opinion. But we gonna get into this video and see what this dude talking about. Just a little backstory of this guy, Poetic Flakko. You know what I'm saying? Since he always speaking up on LA, speaking up on Compton, because he on a No Jumper show. And this is going off of Google. Says Poetic Flakko, No Jumper, a content creator associated with DJ Academics. And what's DJ Academics going through right now? But we're not even about to get into that. Often discussed on platforms like Reddit and YouTube, right? Discussed and suggests he's originally from Africa, Liberia, or Nigeria, and lived in North Dakota. I'm gonna let y'all sit on that pause, because how the hell you gonna talk about LA and Compton business and all this stuff that you think you know about Kendrick Lamar, bro, when you're not even from our culture, bro? And I can't stand that when people don't, it's not from there, bro. You really don't understand, bro. Like, if you're not from the West Coast for real, you really don't understand West Coast business, bro. So when these people talk about it, it's like, then you see where they from. It's like, bro, you from somewhere else. North Dakota, bro. Come on. From Liberia. And you think let's just get into it and see what he's talking about, bro. People be trash, bro. Trash. Let's get into it.
Keep getting away with what he's doing to Drakeo the Ruler. This is not okay. Somebody has to say it, so I'll say it. Now, Drakeo's family believes that Kendrick Lamar is copying Drakeo's flow. I'm here to tell them this is a lot deeper than just copying. What Kendrick Lamar is actually doing is sinister and is more evil than what they believe is happening. This is not surface level. This goes deep. Like really, really, really deep.
I mean, because when I actually was listening, because I mean, I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar person listening to his music. Yeah, I'm really picky with music, you know, just being that I'm a musician and all that. But I heard this one song of his. I'm like, wait, I didn't know if I was listening to a Drakeo song that I just didn't hear yet. I'm like, oh, this is one of my son's songs that I haven't heard yet. And then that's not Drakeo. That's Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, wait, that's Kendrick Lamar? He sounds just like. And then that's when I knew right there, oh, this guy, he sounds, the rhyme pattern, the syncopation, all of that was the same. The flow.
No, put in the comments so I can go listen to it. I want to hear it. Let me go listen to where that sounds like Drakeo, because to me, he just don't. I understand what they're trying to say, like the concept of all that stuff. And no, the flow is completely different. He doesn't sound like Drakeo to me at all, bro.
Everything was the same. Now, as far as him giving him the props, maybe it was a politic thing. Maybe it was politics, you know what I'm saying? I can't be trying to go on that bandwagon right now with what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make this positive movement, you know, right now with, you know, these rappers and this rap stuff. And if I, you know, shout out Drakeo, you know, and just let people know I'm using this flow, that might be bad for what I'm trying to do. So I can understand it on that level. But at some point, you got to keep it real.
And my thing is this. If people feel that way, like he's using Drakeo's flow, then why not take it as he's probably paying homage to it? You feel me? Like, yeah, he probably didn't shout him out on the record yet. But if it was anybody else, they'd be like, oh, he doing that flow because he paying homage to him. He paying homage. But now they making it like, oh, he's still in this flow. But to me, like I said before, I stand on it. I don't think he sound like Drakeo on this stuff at all, bro. At all. Like a lot of people in Cali has that beat sound in Cali. YG was doing that beat a long time ago before I ever heard that beat style, before I ever heard of Drakeo. So what I'm saying is, to me, it just don't sound like it. Now, if he does to y'all, let me know in what song that Kendrick Lamar sound like Drakeo, and I can go to Drakeo's song and I can listen for myself. I just want to hear it, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 if it do, because the songs I've heard from Drakeo, it don't sound the same at all.
The family has it half right. Kendrick Lamar wasn't copying Draco's flow to pay homage. He was mocking Drakeo. He was dissing Drakeo.
Man, get out of here with
Lamar
that shit,
is
bro.
a Compton Pyru, an active gangbanger. And when you see what he did to Drakeo the Ruler,
look, just dumb. Like, you can't take these people like this seriously. I'm gonna say here why. Like, they just, the stuff that floods out their mouth. Kendrick Lamar, it's a Compton Pyru. Like, shut up. Like, why do you gotta say all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? When you talking about Kendrick Lamar, bro. You can't just say Kendrick Lamar from Compton. Why you gotta say is a Compton Pyru? Was you there when Kendrick Lamar got put on West Side Pyru? Just because you hear some people say he's from there, that he got put on from there, and some people say he's not. You know what I'm saying? Not affiliated. No, you're not Kendrick Lamar. You wasn't there today if he got put on or if he didn't get put on. So you don't know. And even if he is, it's like, leave that part out of it, bro. Now you being messy, and now you want to go into talking about he wasn't paying homage to him. He was trying to diss him and all that stuff. What reason and what motivation does Kendrick Lamar have to diss Drakeo the Ruler? Let me know in the comments. Let's get back.
it would actually change your perception and view of Kendrick Lamar. People view Kendrick Lamar as this square who is above gangbang politics. No, Kendrick Lamar is an active gangbanger. And what he did to Drakeo the Ruler represents that. What the family and fans of Drakeo the Ruler saw as Kendrick Lamar copying Drakeo the Ruler's flow as paying homage without saying his name is actually Kendrick Lamar linking up with other Bloods and Drakeo the Ruler's ops to diss Drakeo the Ruler using his own flows. And the songs where the flow is more prominent and the cadence is almost identical to Drakeo the Ruler's cadence are the songs where they're just taking direct shots and just absolutely dissing Drakeo the Ruler as boldly and blatantly as you can. The first example of
how? Show me proof. When the song came from Not Like Us, the GNX records mostly came from Not Like Us. Who does like you don't even know if Drakeo was here, if he would have been on Kendrick album, or if he would have been at the pop out. Unfortunately, he's not here for them to know that. And it's like, now y'all turn into dissing, and that's what's the frustrating part, because it's like, why it gotta be him dissing him? What happens if Drakeo was still here? Would it be that same type of temperature? Because the album was gonna come out regardless. And what if he would have put the album out and he was here? Would y'all be still saying this shit? What if he was on the album? Would it still be like, come on, bro? And that's what I be saying. Like, a lot of people, the big creators, be painting a narrative just for money, just to get paid. You don't know shit about LA, bro. You know nothing about Compton, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you, bro? You come on, man. That's why I say I know people laugh at this stuff, bro. Like, real people that I talk to in the hood, they laugh at this shit, bro, because people don't know. Y'all see this, the media people, and they think they know what they're talking about, but they don't be knowing what they be talking about, bro. It's not that deep, bro. GNX is fire. Like, just call it what it is. Why always gotta be somebody copying somebody, or somebody jocking somebody, or somebody dissing somebody? Like, if some of us think that he paid homage to him, okay, let us think that. If y'all feel like he dissed him, okay, that's on y'all. That's y'all belief. But at the end of the day, it's all music. That shit go hard. It is what it is. It's West Coast. You don't understand it, bro. North Dakota. Come on, bro. North Dakota.
Is this record called Peekaboo on GNX.
Peekaboo, I just put them bookers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game.
Peekaboo, the record was inspired by the Drakeo the Ruler AZ Chike disc called Boogeyman.
Beans on the chop, finna break a wall with him. Hanging with the ops, you can be his pallbearer. Who's that creeping through your window? Charles Barkley. He's just an actor, he can be Mekhi Phifer. Who's that all in Drakeo pictures? 9 lifers. Get flipped like a big, we came in with 9 lighters. Who's that creeping? It's the boogeyman, Peekaboo. 34 shots hard the box when I stick and move.
Kendrick Lamar then
That still doesn't sound like his flow. He used the word peekaboo. Like, come on, bro. That sounds nothing the same. We gonna go back. That sounds nothing the same. Don't get me wrong, Drakeo. That nigga flow is tight, bro. But no, it doesn't sound the same.
Called Peekaboo on GNX.
Peekaboo, I just put them bookers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game.
Peekaboo, the record was inspired by the Drakeo the Ruler AZ Chike disc called Boogeyman.
Beams on the chop, finna break a wall with him. Hanging with the ops, you can be his pallbearer.
And my thing is, he said, look, he just said it was inspired by this song. If it was inspired by the song, how is Kendrick dissing him? How is Kendrick dissing him? He had one problem with one artist on that damn album that I know about, and that was AZ Chike. That's it. AZ Chike may have been saying some slide shit on the track about him, but why would Kendrick be on that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. What does that benefit him? And at the end of the day, it's like, what proof does these people have that Kendrick is plotting to diss Drakeo?
Who's that creeping through your window? Charles Barkley. He's just an actor. He can be Mackay Pfeiffer. Who's that all in Draco pictures? 9 lifers. Get flipped like a big. We came in with 9 lighters. Who's that creeping? It's the boogeyman. Pickable. 34 shots hard the box when I stick and move.
Kendrick Lamar then proceeds to put the same person Drakeo the Ruler is dissing in Boogeyman AZ Chike, Drakeo the Ruler's #1 enemy, his top op in music, the rapper he hated the most, more than YG, AZ Chike. Kendrick Lamar proceeded to put AZ Chike on the Peekaboo record, as both Kendrick Lamar and AZ Chike makes a mockery and takes shots at Drakeo throughout the record.
Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my low they rocker.
If you know anything about Drakeo the Ruler and his beef with AZ Chike, then you already know that line was a direct shot at Drakeo the Ruler on top of putting AZ Chike on the song. When Kendrick Lamar says, why you dissing on IG Live, you know my low ninjas off the rockers, he's referencing 2 things. One, he's referencing the line in Boogeyman where Drakeo the Ruler tells AZ Chike something bad is gonna happen to him for talking mean on Instagram.
I came with some real mean guys. They'll get at you. I drive in a Rolls Royce down and still stick you up. Mean comments on the gram, time to hit him up.
Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my low they rocker.
He's also referencing his infamous IG Live where Drakeo the Ruler is previewing this diss track towards AZ Chike, but in the diss track, Drakeo the Ruler is saying that he had AZ Chike running outside the club, and he's telling AZ Chike to let the world know what really happened. That line in Peekaboo where he's telling Drakeo the Ruler, why you talking tough on IG Live, knowing my low ninja off his rockers? He's talking about Drakeo dissing AZ Chike on IG Live in his infamous live.
You do not purchase no bottles in the club. When you sneak this and bring up all the models that was with me. Bring up how you see me outside and you was running. Bring up all the sticks and how you told them I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
You do not purchase no bottles in the club.
Bring all that nigga. Bring it all up.
Bring up all the models that was. Bring up how you see me outside and you was running.
Make sure all that. Hey, speaking of bring up all the sticks and how you told him I'm a drummer. Yeah. All right. Whoa. You hear me? Bring that up.
AZ Chike's breakout song at the time of this IG Live was called Bottles. Drakeo the Ruler is telling AZ Chike, yeah, your song is Bottles, but you ain't buying no bottles in the club. Tell him how many models I have with me. Tell him how I had you running outside the club. Now, he's telling AZ Chike, yo, whenever you bring up my name, bring that up. Bring that up. So,
but my thing is this. Yes, Kendrick got on a song with AZ. Okay, who gives a damn? Yes, AZ and Drakeo was beefing. But what does that have to do with Kendrick Lamar? He also put Lefty Gunplay was on there. Hit a J3 was on there. Peso was on there. Come on, man. Roddy Ricch was on there. That's what I'm saying. So why make this moment into something like, oh yeah, he's saying Peekaboo. No, maybe Kendrick was he had to he stand on subject. He like, okay, let me pop my shit too. It is what it is, but you can take it as however you take it is what I'm saying. But it's like, bro, you can't be believing everything they say as far as what Kendrick motive was. Nigga, you don't know that, bro. Kendrick rich as hell. What makes you think he want to get into it with new artist beef, bro? With new artist beef. Like, come on, bro. I'm just having fun. I'm gonna say what I say on the record. It's just fun. I ain't got no reason to diss nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made sense for me to say that. You know, my little niggas off they. He said, he didn't say little nigga. He said, my little niggas off they rocker, peekaboo. Hey, like, nigga said I got some boogers in my chain. Like, come on, bro. So that's why I just be like, bro, people be coming up with all different type of motives. And you think you be knowing what Kendrick motive is, and that's what I don't get. It's like, how do you know? What proof do you have? You just talking. You know what I'm saying? You can't just talk. Where's the proof that Kendrick had a motive to diss Drakeo in the song? That he had a motive to tag team with AZ Chike because he had a lot of records with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So is AZ Chike from Westside Pyru? Is there a reason? Come on, man. Like, so it's like, if I was Kendrick status, why would I stoop down to, you know what I mean? No, I'm putting some of the West Coast artists on. We about to have a West Coast album. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to Drakeo, you know what I'm saying? And the sound, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get it started. That's how I think it was. Not like what he trained, like a beat thing. You know that drama shit. You know, from No Jumper. You know, they come with all type of drama. Artists come over there fighting them and trying to beat their ass and shit like that because they don't know. Real West Coast LA niggas go up in there really about to bomb on there because they don't know what they be talking about, bro. That's why they always be about to get into fights and stuff because they really don't know what they be talking about, bro. Spilling mouth at the diarrhea, but really don't know what they be talking about, bro. Like real stuff. Like real stuff. Like, you go back, watch some of them No Jumper stuff, bro. I'm telling you, y'all, a lot of y'all probably know. That's why they be trying to knock their head off on that motherfucking show. Because they don't know what they be talking about, bro.
So Kendrick Lamar responses, man, why you talking tough on IG Live? My little homie is off his rockers. Now, they both responded back to that Drakeo the Ruler IG Live because the hook in Peekaboo, right, outside of Peekaboo, was what they talking about. They ain't talking about nothing. That's a response to Drakeo saying, yo, bring it up whenever you bring up my name. So they're responding back with, man, what he talking about? Man, he ain't talking about nothing, bro.
Pickable surprise that mac and cheese. Pickable. Let me FaceTime my op up the street. Pickable. Yes, AGs. I'm putting something to sleep. Heard what happened to your mans. Not sorry for your loss. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about.
And that right there, I do believe, yes, that was a shot at Drakeo. And like I said, what does that have to do with Kendrick, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, make me understand, what does this have to do with Kendrick? Drakeo and AZ Chike really had some shit going, bro. They really had a beef going, bro. That's between them. Just like Drake and Kendrick, that was between them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people come, my thing is, for this whole video is, what is the motive behind people saying that Kendrick was trying to diss Drakeo? I don't get it. They like always try to come up with these bad motives and bring bad attention and say stupid shit, bro. Like this shit right here, the wrong person hear this and then take it the wrong way, and then it's like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how much clearer it could be. Like Kendrick Lamar,
it's not clear because you ain't got
Drakeo
proof.
The Ruler's flow
you ain't got
on
proof.
GNX was not him paying homage. This was him dissing Drakeo the Ruler every chance he got. Now AZ Chike dissing like
start putting proof and stuff, bro. Start putting reference tracks up. Proof of this and that, because these reference tracks you're using, they don't sound like it. And I know I'm not tripping. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's get back.
Drakeo, he has every right to diss Drakeo. Like, I don't think anybody who's saying AZ Chike is wrong for dissing Drakeo, you are dumb. Like, Drakeo and
they had
AZ
a big
Chike
war. They had a big
issues.
beef.
They had beef.
Facts.
They did back and forth. Drakeo the
I
Ruler
agree
has
with
said
him on
worse
that.
things about AZ Chike.
Facts.
So AZ Chike has every right to diss Drakeo the Ruler. Kendrick Lamar has nothing to do with their beef at all.
That's what I'm saying.
My theory for why Kendrick Lamar is dissing Drakeo the Ruler and being so ruthless.
It's not a theory.
He's an active gangbanger. He's from where he's from. He's a Compton Pyru.
You see what I mean? Look, you don't know. You don't know. There it goes right there. You don't know. My theory is that's your theory. You never lived a day in Compton, bro. You never walked down the streets of Compton. That's what I be saying. That's the stuff that irritates me, bro. Your theories. No, it's that you just pushing it, bro. Like, And it's coming from somebody that was born and raised in Compton, California, bro. This is the effery that I be talking about, that people be coming up with their own motives. Oh, because he's a Compton, blah, blah. Shut up, bro. Like, why you keep saying that? Nobody cares about that, bro. Thank God we don't look at him like that. And if he wanted to be looked at that, then he would have came out in his music really pushing that issue. Yeah, he rep where he from. He always say it in his music. But damn, dog, like, feds maybe? Like, come on. Y'all niggas move with motives. I move with the truth. I want to know the truth. What is the motive behind this shit, bro? Like, what is the agenda? No wonder you making $145K a month.
And the people he's linked up with don't like Drakeo the Ruler. But then two,
how do you know that though? How do you know that though? We know one person that don't like Drakeo now was AZ Chike. That's why I said, surprise, nigga, it's your boy checking G's. He never said, he said it was, he was saying checking G's at first, not Chuck E. Cheese. Now he ran with the Chuck E. Cheese. Even Dot said that. So for Dot to switch it up, it's like, he not even taking it. He's saying, come on, he pushing the Chuck E. Cheese issue. So it's like, what are y'all talking about, bro? It'd be so funny because these niggas are niggas that ain't never lived a day and slept in Compton in the slums and went like, come on, man, shut up. Go back to the North Dakota, bro. You can't speak on Compton shit, bro.
Right? Drake was distraught. Drake was very upset over the death of Drakeo the Ruler. Drakeo the Ruler and Drake were like this. They were inseparable.
Yeah, they got to smash that
really,
song,
really,
though. I ain't
really,
gonna
really close. Drake gave Drakeo the Ruler this really heartfelt tribute. Kendrick Lamar dissing Drakeo the Ruler, in my opinion, is his way to get back at Drake as well. Because when Drakeo the Ruler,
why though? Like, let's just finish.
Like, towards the end of his life, Drakeo the Ruler was literally on Instagram Live repping OVO, letting people know he's OVO now. So I think Kendrick Lamar seeing this and saying, "Hey, bro, like, he don't rock with my peoples. Cool, that's Drake, homie. Oh, bad. It's open season." Now, when Kendrick Lamar dropped Squabble Up, to me, Squabble Up was even more flagrant than Peak.
I have to say something on that because that's false facts. That's false facts. How do you know Kendrick Lamar said that? Where's the proof that you know that Kendrick Lamar was like, hey, since he don't mess with my people, then it's up? What? When you said in the beginning that he had nothing to do with them beefing. So what is it? Either Kendrick had a motive or he didn't. That's what I be talking about, bro. You're just talking, bro. Flakko is just talking, bro.
Squabble Up, to me, was the most disrespectful of Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake. This was where I looked at this and I said,
just talking, bro.
How did people let Kendrick Lamar get away with this? Kendrick Lamar starts off Squabble Up dressed up as Drakeo the Ruler, wearing the same outfit Drakeo the Ruler has worn in the past, even mimicking Drakeo the Ruler's facial expression, down to the bell bottoms, his cadence, his everything. Kendrick Lamar is mimicking Drakeo the Ruler. Now he pans to a group of Bloods over in the corner that's united, right? They're coming together, they're forming an alliance, but their faces are redacted, signifying they did something very bad. Then he pans over to where it appears to be a concert is going on. And then he pans over to a fight happening at the concert.
That nigga said he pans over to what believes to be going on a concert. He said that this is what pans to be a concert, and this is how you know he knows nothing about LA culture. Kendrick got on a fitted hat to the back, which we always have done in the hood. He got on a hoodie too. We always wear the hoodies. This is a representation of paying respects to the Crips. Period, point blank. Yes, he unbothered because he's unbothered by Drake. I don't think it has nothing to do with Drakeo. Now, some of y'all, let me know in the comments. Y'all probably have a different opinion, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying Poetic Flakko's right. I'm not saying I'm right. But as a Compton nigga, bro, I can speak on this because it's like I understand. And for him to say that this shit right here,
a group of Bloods over in the corner.
okay,
that's
the group
united,
of Bloods,
right? They're coming together, they're forming an alliance, but their faces are redacted, signifying they did something very bad. Then he pans over to where it appears to be a concert is going on. And
bro, that is not a concert, my nigga. That is not a concert, nigga. That's a party, nigga. That's a LA party. That's a Compton party. That's with the LA Latinos and Latinas. That's how they party out there in Compton, bro. That's what they wear. That's culture. How they dress, that's culture. That's LA culture, bro. That's a house party, just like if black people was having a house party. That's a house party setting right there. A damn concert. Let's get back. But we listen to stuff like this. 55,000 views, 2K likes, $145,000 a month. Nah.
And then he pans over to a fight happening at the concert.
He good at his job.
He pans over to a memorial where it says "Rest in Peace," signifying the death of Drakeo the Ruler, which is an obvious depiction of the series.
Why? Everybody know Compton politics. Everybody knows some people don't care in Cali, bro. So why would you think that that would be signifying that? And this is how drama and mess gets spreaded, bro. This is why the GOAT has to watch his back and he got to move how he move. Because shit like this on that people put, and that creates a target on fucking people's back, bro. When you don't know the facts and the statistics of what you're talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God Kendrick is covered by the blood of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like this is that devil speaking stuff. When you start speaking stuff on people. Because when I'm from in Compton, people, it just take one person to be like, oh man, and to believe this video, and then, you know what I'm saying, do some stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kendrick even said when he was dissing Drake about the Bitcoin thing, like, nigga, you offering people Bitcoin, you don't understand where I come from. It takes one ignorant person to just go out and do something and think of something and do something dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start doing more of these content. Y'all want me to start doing more of this content, start breaking down these top creators' arguments on some of their concepts and, like he said, his theories. Let me know in the comments, bro. Because I'm here for it, bro. Y'all all about to get debunked. It's just crazy. You have no proof of this and what you're talking about, bro.
Of events that took place as the Once Upon a Time festival that took
and that rest in pieces, that's the symbol. Y'all see how they did in Cali for Nipsey. How was it at Nipsey? It was a bunch of candles around. That's how we do the rest in peace on the block. Kendrick is on the block saying rest in peace to one of the homies. No, that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand. It's like you don't understand LA culture. Everything in this video is LA culture, bro. But we grew up around the Compton.
Drakeo the Ruler.
Not that deep.
At a festival, a group of Bloods with
appreciate the story though.
Came together, a fight broke out, and Drakeo the Ruler ended up dead.
You're doing a great job.
Part. So Kendrick Lamar is kneeled over this memorial that's supposed to be about Drakeo the Ruler, right? So he starts to rap in Drakeo the Ruler's cadence, starts to use the same facial expression as Drakeo the Ruler. Clearly, this is him mimicking Drakeo the Ruler. Now, people is calling this like some type of homage. They're saying, yo, oh my God, Kendrick Lamar is paying homage to Drakeo the Ruler. But no, if you pay attention to the lyrics, while Kendrick Lamar is over Drakeo the Ruler's memorial. Again, this is him like he's in the middle of Drakeo the Ruler's memorial and he's rapping these lyrics, essentially dissing Drakeo the Ruler and taunting his death.
Pipe down, young. These some whole other politics. Hit him and some him. That's a lot of. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Miles with the Smirnoff. Yee-haw, we outside, or they about to kill him off.
Standing over Drakeo the Ruler's.
No, Ghetto Childs with the Black and Miles with the Smirnoff. Nigga, Smirnoff used to go around in the hood and we used to try to steal that as kids. Black and Miles, we used to try to steal those as kids and try to smoke Black and Miles. Black and Miles was around us. Our uncle smoked black. Everybody smoked blacks. You always had a homie that smoked blacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and her beating her head and stuff with the weaving her head. That's culture. What are you talking about? And he's doing this very well, bro. He's doing his motive very well. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be saying people, You can't hate on him because you know that's what he's doing. He's trying to make his money and stuff, coming up with these concepts and these theories and these stories, bro. But speak on facts, bro. And for the smart ones that know LA and Compton politics, they know that this is cap. They know that this ain't real. Because bro, this is all what you think. You're nowhere. Can I go back to Google? Before we end this video, let me finish reading what Google said else about Mr. Flakko here. Okay. It said while he has mentioned moving to the U.S. and residing in North Dakota, viewers and critics have debated his origins due to his accent and lingo, with some alleging he is from Philadelphia / suburban Pennsylvania area and running from his past. Now, we ain't gonna get all into his past and all that on this video, because that's not what I'm here for. All I'm saying is, how can you speak on West Coast business and politics when your theory, I get it, it's your theory. Like he said, he mentioned it. What we need to take from this is the most important part is Kendrick had nothing to do with that. It's his theories. Like he said, his theories of to why. Those are not truth. I'm here to tell y'all this now. Those are not truth theories. Let's get back.
Memorial while rapping, piped out young. This is a whole nother politics. Telling Drakeo, yo, the Bloods ain't nothing to play with, bruh. These politics ain't for non-affiliates, homie. This is a different ball game. While calling him a B, but the part that really like gives it all.
He's talking to Drake and not Drakeo. Come on, bro. Seriously, bro. The battle, the whole thing. What proof does you have that Kendrick had a problem with Drakeo? When you said that he didn't have a problem with him. You said it that he didn't have a problem with him in the beginning, and now you're making it seem like Kendrick had a problem with him. Let's get back. It's your boy. This your boy Poetic Flakko.
Like the part where you start to figure out, oh, he's talking about Drakeo the Roller. On top of him,
no, that's a part of you
blatantly imitating like Drakeo the Roller's expressions, his cadence, while standing over the memorial for Drakeo the Roller, while also depicting the exact series of events that led to his death.
That's what you see.
The part that really gives it away when he was like, yo, ghetto child, Black and Mouse with the Smirnoffs.
What that mean to you?
That sounds like a random bar. That sounds like a throwaway. That's not a throwaway bar. No.
What's the bar mean?
It tells you exactly who he's talking about.
Keep the snakes around me, don't like Judas is around. Smoking on Zod, we don't do the Black and Mouse. I ain't worried about my outfit, the type still drunk on Smirnoff.
Ralphie the...
I see what he doing, bro. That did nothing. Like I said, even Drakeo said drunk off Smirnoff. Smirnoff is what we could do back in the day, bro. We grew up ghetto child. We grew up on Black and Miles. A lot of these kids these days, they ain't gonna touch no cigarettes or no Black and Miles, bro. And that's why I probably say F them blacks, bro. They want that Zod. It is what it is. That's my theory of it, bro. So y'all can take his theory and y'all can run with that shit, but you listen to a nigga from North Dakota, Pennsylvania, or wherever he from that don't know what he talking about. He 100 with you. Show us a video of some facts, because what he's talking about just off of their bars and this it matches this and that matches that has nothing to do with it, bro.
Plug
Let's get
on
back.
The freestyle with Drakeo says, all our ops be drunk off Smirnoffs. Those are enemies, right? Like they weirdos, they bozos. They be drunk off Smirnoffs. Then Ralphie the Plug also says, we be smoking Zaza. They be smoking Black and Miles. Then Kendrick Lamar comes and says, ghetto child, Black and Miles with the Smirnoffs. That's not random, bruh. Ralphie says, our ops be drunk off Smirnoffs. Kendrick Lamar says, yeah, we ghetto childs. We off the Smirnoff. AKA, yeah, we the ops. Yeah, like we your op. This dude is, I'll be real, bro. Sitting back and actually seeing like, cause I found so many more examples, but I'm saving it for
These
another
are
video. Bro, it's gonna be a part 2 and a part 3. Y'all are really gonna see like how many shots Kendrick Lamar took at Drakeo the Ruler during the GNX album.
Your theory, right?
But really going through this and breaking this down, you start to really understand how slick Kendrick Lamar is.
Okay, so there you have it. If y'all want to watch the rest of Poetic Flakko video, make sure y'all go tune in and follow that. Follow that guy, bro. But there you have it, bro. What'd he say? We can't let Kendrick get away with this, doing this to Drakeo the Ruler. That's his concept. That's his theory, bro. Please. When I tell y'all, bro, stop believing everything that these media people be talking about, bro. They do it for a motive, they do it for money, and they do it for something different, bro. That's not culture, bro. He came up with concepts and said this and said that, but none of that shit mattered. Y'all let me know in the comments, because none of it made sense to me of what he was talking about, bro. It was all off of his theory, like he said in the beginning. So if y'all believe Poetic Flakko theories are correct, let me know in the comments. If y'all believe that they are BS, let me know in the comments, bro. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And one more thing, if y'all believe that I should do more of these videos, bro, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hype this video, and get ready for the next one.